as a lot of us here often, are well aware that in GKIC we realize that, but John, my business is different. Well, it's not true, and in fact my business is not different except to the extent that I actually am running 63 or 4 businesses. And so in that regard, we always are leaning in and partnering with our merchants rather than an adversarial landlord-tenant relationship. We are actually reaching out, trying to partner and build our tenants' businesses. As they succeed, we succeed with them. So what I've shared with you here today is the written format of the annual Merchant Association meeting, which we held in February. And it was fairly well attended overall, but the information is so important, we decided it had to be in everybody's hands as well, and moreover, can share it up the line with corporate real estate offices and others that are not on site. So the big news is we had, in addition to multiple sales winners, 4 of our stores actually had all-time record high sales in 2011. And in fact, these are 25-year tenants, right? So regardless of the Great Recession, etc., these are real deal, all-time high record sales. Moreover, we do mystery shop our merchants on a 3 times a year basis, award customer service as well. And more importantly, inside is the PowerPoint that I constructed and spoke at some length about. And it really tells the Concord Mall story. Scale, 606,000 square feet, the dominant venue in Elkhart County. We really are about art and all kinds of great customer attraction and quality of life issues at the mall. Science, 50% of the households within a 10 and 20-minute drive time earn between $50,000 and $150,000. Of course, we're strong. We do tremendous marketing all through the year, over 90 events planned for this year. And in fact, our results tell us that we had $130,000 of free advertising in 2011, influencing the market. Let's get to the facts of the matter here. And there's so many other things I really should dwell on, although my time's short. Number 15, here's your value add training, straight out of GKIC. Only 3 reasons people buy: game, fear, logic. Who are your best customers? Of course, your current customers, upsell, referrals, get them while they're hot, and other people's customers. Who's the competitors in the marketplace? We've driven these concepts home to our valued merchants. So we built our 3-legged stool, as many of you might recall, in 2011 with respect to our social media campaign. Very excited to be, I'm done, right? Mm-hmm. I'm done. Facebook.
You're on my time now.
I never got the result.
Let him see the top.
I gave him one when there was 1 minute. I did a 1.
Yeah.
Here's a,
Hold on. I'll do a 1 finger when there's 1 minute left.
Yeah. Jeff's the timer.
I tried to do that for you, Bob.
I've got
Sorry.
some handouts.
Which finger are you using?
Yeah. There are 2 pages on each one. Okay. This is a copy of a letter, and I should preface this by saying one of the situations that both Jerry and I have is the fact that we're doing business with people in many cases that know us. Okay, that's some, and then this is another side.
Okay, 2 sets of handouts.
There's 2 sets of handouts. But our growth factors are coming from people who are either referred to us, are interested in what we're doing, or what we're trying to establish a relationship with them. So I've been sitting in these meetings for about 1.5 years to 2 and pondering the same comment. Insurance and financial services, etc., are all different than manufacturing, etc. But that is not really true. We still have the same tenant problems regardless of how we label it. So what I did after the last meeting, and John had kind of forced me into doing something and saying you're going to participate, I put together this letter that was sent out to 100 folks on on the Friday after our last meeting, about 3 weeks to a month ago. And the whole idea there was to say who we are, what that means to you, how I can help them. And for those of you who may not remember, I'm an insurance consultant, insurance agent, dealing primarily in commercial business, of all types and all industries. But we do get involved in personal lines as that raises its head, and we can handle that. But that's not our primary focus. Along with that, we wanted to interest them with some sort of a handout. We wanted to do some things to show who we are. So what you're looking at is the letter. You're looking at a testimonial sheet. You're looking at, let's see, the third part was testimonial. Oh, the incident reporting form. That was a white paper that I wrote for a meeting, and of one of my clients who asked us to do something that was easily understood by multiple employees in multiple states. And so consequently, what has come out of this has been the fact that we've written about $12,000 worth of new business in one account in the last 3 weeks. I have a meeting on Friday with a $100,000 account that has had all sorts of problems with their current insurance agent, and so consequently, it's pretty well a hot number ready for and right for the taking. So that's it.
Good job, Tom.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. Preset Partners. We develop websites and we do internet marketing. You can't run the computer. I put M in here a bunch of times, which means that Mastermind had a direct impact on some of this stuff. If we can get in front of a client, we have a 50% closure rate at $30,000 a pop. So you can get in front of the client. We find that our clients generally are confused by the internet, how it works, why it doesn't work. They got too many options. And our best opportunity, our best target, are manufacturers that also sell direct. 2 to 40 million. We went to Info USA, got a mailing list, 284 contacts, no preliminary screening, intentionally. We customized a program, evaluation of a website, and an on-site education program. Normally that's $2,500. We offered it for $499, plus the ability to get that at $99. A 4-phase program. 3 mailings followed by direct phone calls. The first thing, Red Express envelopes. I'm going to pass those out. You can look inside. Looks like that, front and back. It has inside a long form sales letter, and it's set up for dual readership. That means it's got headers and highlights. This is from the Mastermind group, that allows somebody to skim through it to pick out the important things. Also, there's an offer card that's valid until the end of March for the $499. That's the front and back. It looks like that. That's in that package. And there's also an info insert that describes the 2 programs. The second mailing was brown paper bag material, and it actually looks exactly like that. Second notice, 8 remaining openings. There was a handwritten letter in there from Steve, our managing partner. This did not come out handwritten here, but it is handwritten. And there's a second sales letter in there, and that is junked up. What that means is it's got all kinds of circles and arrows and lines and highlights and stuff like that. The letter was different but similar. We improved the offer, next 8 to call. $100 gift at the education program, and $300 applied to other services. Gave them a net of $99. The final mailing is a telegram, and that now says 3 openings remaining, followed by direct calls. They went out 3/17. 2 weeks later, 4/2. 2 weeks later, this coming Friday, the telegram will go out, and next Wednesday we start making phone calls. It cost $866. Here's our projection. Can't give you results yet. Projection would be all these different pieces resulting in $230,000 in sales. And if it totally fails, if it's just a total flop, we expect to do about $110,000. And this falls directly in the category. It's our first program. It certainly is not perfect, but good is good enough. And we'll do the next one better.
Time.
So, there you go.
Wow.
everybody would just take a small piece of paper, just write the person that you're voting for out of the three. I thought we did a great job again with the marketing contest. All three did a really good job. And the point is, all three of these guys are in the game. They're doing stuff, and that's what you should be taking from it. And somebody's going to win $100, but the $100 is nothing compared to what they're going to be making off of, the benefits of the marketing approaches that they've shown us today. So, the first non-winner, Bob. And Bob, I got your book here, The Second American Revolution. You have that book?
I don't, but I do now. Thank you.
There you go. That's Bill Shuttleworth, which some of you know. He's from Fort Wayne, and he's a real good guy. He's a friend of mine, and he's been in our Fort Wayne chapter, and he wrote a real good book, so I think you'll enjoy it.
Thank you.
All right. And our next non-winner is Tom Milestrup.
Okay.
Tom, this is a really good, this is from a friend of mine, Steve Clark. He's an IBA down in Florida area, Lower Alabama. He calls it LA, Lower Alabama. But I think you'll really enjoy this. He does some nice stuff with sales and things like that. And Bill, you're the winner. Congratulations.
Cool.
$100 for Bill to play. Good job.
I'd like to thank the Academy. My wife and kids have been so supportive.
And your mastermind group.
And the mastermind group.
$100 bill over your wife.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.